What's up, you guys? It is still October 2nd, 2018, and will I consider this breaking news? I mean, if you're an insightful fan, I'm pretty sure. If you're an insightful fan of the NFL, I'm pretty sure you saw this coming. If you guys haven't heard yet, Dez Bryant tweeted that he would rather sign with the Cowboys than any other team. He would rather sign with the Cowboys, and if not, he'll be ready to play with someone else. But come on, we could. If you're an insightful person in general, not just in NFL, but an insightful person in general, if you look at Dez Bryant's behavior, if you just look at all the things that he does, like hanging out with Jerry Jones at a Beyonce concert, reading some of his tweets, if you read some of his tweets, during the Cowboys struggles, he sounded like a bitter ex-girlfriend. That's exactly what he sounded like. He sounded like a bitter ex-girlfriend who on a drop of a hat, if the boyfriend came back, she would be like, "Yes, take me back." He would be just like that. You could tell the man didn't want to play anywhere else. He turned down pretty decent money from Baltimore, and then the Browns offered him $4 million for a season, which is pretty good for for what he is right now, for the player he is right now. And he turned that down. So, he's had opportunities to play in the NFL. He just chose not to. And the thing is, I think it's because he's wanted to be with the Cowboys this entire time. He doesn't want to play with anybody else. He doesn't see himself playing with anybody else. He just wants to be in Dallas. Now, do I think we should bring him back? I don't know. Because, listen, I'm all about cohesiveness, and I'm all about my quarterback, okay? The quarterback, y'all can love him or hate him, but the quarterback he's the main driver of this team. Dak Prescott is the leader, and you should do whatever it takes to make him feel comfortable, okay? He is the leader, and if you feel like he's going to be your franchise's quarterback for the next 10 years, you have to do whatever makes him the best player that he can be. And if Dez cannot make him the best player that he can be, or if Dak doesn't feel comfortable with Dez being on the team, then I'm not in favor of it. The quarterback comes first, in my opinion. He is the leader. He comes first. And if y'all saw that sit-down interview when Dak was talking with Michael Irvin, when Michael Irvin asked him that question, Dak really didn't want to say yes. Dak felt very uncomfortable. You could tell he was flummoxed by that question. If it was a private meeting and it wasn't publicized or televised, Dak would have said no. I was just looking at his body language, looking at his response when he was speaking to Michael Irvin, he doesn't want Dez back. He doesn't want him back. I mean, come on, you guys. It's basic psychology. You can look at Dak, and when you heard him answer that question, he wanted to say no. He wanted to say no. I don't think Dak wants him here, and that's the main reason why he's not here, because Dak didn't want him here. You mean to tell me if Dak was like, hey, I kind of need Dez. He's very important to my development as a quarterback, and he's a valuable weapon, and he puts, the fear into defenses. We need him here. You mean to tell me that the Cowboys front office, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, they wouldn't have brought him back? They would have brought him back. Now, a lot of reports are saying that Scott Linehan had a lot to do with it, but come on. If Dak put his stamp of approval on keeping Dez here, he would have still been here. That's all I'm saying. So, do I believe Dak wants him here? No, I don't. Does Jerry want him here? Of course he does. Do I want him here? If Dak is on board, then I'm on board. But if Dak is in the back room saying, man, I really don't feel comfortable bringing this guy back, he'll ruin the little chemistry we have going, and I feel like he'll rock the boat, and We just beat the Lions. I feel like we have some momentum going into the season, and I don't want that derailed by a Dez Bryant. If Dak goes around and says that, then hey, I respect the man. And the thing is, I'm behind Dak 100% of the way. I support him. I believe he can be our franchise's quarterback going into the future. I see so many qualities within him that just screams franchise quarterback. And y'all can say whatever you want. Sometimes Dak pisses me off with his errant throws and not being able to read defenses properly sometimes. He's not very quick on that. But that's an indictment on the offensive coordinator and the QB coach. We hired Kellen Moore to be our fucking QB coach. If that isn't nepotism at its finest, then I don't know what is. Because Kellen Moore is nowhere near to be qualified to be a quarterback's coach. He fucking sucks. He doesn't have any knowledge to pass on to Dak. No way. Hell no. So miss me with that shit. If Dak puts his stamp of approval on it, then I'm all for it. I would love to have Dez back. Dez isn't what he used to be, clearly. But, I mean, he's better than anything we got now. He's better than Tavon Austin. He's better than Allen Hurns. He's better than Terrence Williams. Is he better than Cole Beasley? Cole Beasley. You know what? Dez is better than Cole Beasley because Dez can be a number 2. Cole Beasley is a talented number 3. I said that in my other previous videos. Cole Beasley is a talented 3. Dez is still a number 2 in this league. So, hey, it all depends on Dak. If Dak says, nah, we're fine without him, hey. But if Dak is like, you know what, I'm kind of desperate for some weapons. I need to take anything I can get, then I'm all for it. So, all right, you guys, just wanted to break that to you and tell me what you think. Peace.